Okay, I'll try to make this as brief as possible. Here's my breadboard implementation of my chosen project. It's a audio pulse width modulator amplifier utilizing a 555 timer. We got a speaker at the output at the top right and a condenser mic down here. The condenser mic isn't working all that great, and I actually think I broke it messing around. So we're using an ADELM 2000 to generate a signal on this orange wire. So I'll show you the signals on the oscilloscope, and we'll look to see if this is working. Just for reference, here is the schematic from assignment 3. I have gotten rid of X1, the transformer, which is for impedance matching and helps lower some distortion, but the circuit does work without that. My audio input is meant to be a condenser mic, but I have switched to just the signal generator for now, and we'll try the mic again later. Now let's go to Scopy. So the oscilloscope, we got nothing running in there. Now let's generate a signal. We're going to use a 5 volts amplitude, 1 kilohertz frequency. Hopefully you can hear that. Now we'll demonstrate lowering the amplitude. It should get quieter. And the frequency. Hopefully you can hear these tones. And let's take a look at the oscilloscope. There we go. Now let's look at this part of the circuit really quick. It's a potentiometer in here, so we can play with that. And there's a sweet spot for some of these, but you can see we reduced the noise at the output waveform, so the tone's not as pronounced. Now let's take a look at some other waves really quick. Gonna mess with that potentiometer again so you can hear that. There we go. All right. Let's look at that in the oscilloscope. Great. Now let's take a look at triangle. That's pretty quiet. When you get down there, oscilloscope. All right, I don't like the trapezoidal, so we'll look at the rising and falling sawtooth really quick. Get closer in case you haven't heard the tones. This is rising edge sawtooth. Now we'll switch over to falling edge sawtooth. And let's take a look at the falling edge on the oscilloscope. Great. And the rising edge. Pretty good, but there's some, you can notice these capacitive effects going off. Alright, that's kind of annoying. And let's look at DC really quick. You can really only hear it popping on and off. The DC is supposed to be for the condenser mic circuit anyway. So when I have the DC on, I can relay some signals through this condenser mic, but as I said before, I think I broke it. All right, thank you for your time. Bye.